I'm Paula Shoyer, the Kosher Baker, author of the Kosher Baker, Holiday Kosher Baker, and the brand new Passover Menu. So the new Passover Menu is my first food book, and I'm very proud of it. And it's basically the recipes that I cook for my family all the time. I wrote the book in about 5 months, and I was able to do that because most of these recipes were in my head. And what's unique about the book is that it's organized into menus. I really feel that Passover preparation is just so much work, so I really wanted a book that would make life easier for you. So I was living in Geneva, Switzerland with my husband, and I had a legal job there, and decided to leave that job when my daughter was born, and went to cooking school in Paris really just for fun, and studied pastry. But then when I came back to Geneva where we were living, people asked me to bake for events, and then I ended up with a catering business. And one thing led to another, started teaching cooking classes, came back to the States, continued to teach, edited cookbooks, and then decided to write my own. I like to take traditional recipes and make them more contemporary and healthier, so I try to do that with this book. I've been kosher my entire life, so that's the way I eat. And when I went to pastry school in Paris, I learned how to make these fabulous dairy pastries, but then I couldn't serve them after a Shabbat meal, which was, usually meat or chicken. So I took all of those dairy classic French pastry recipes and I converted them into par dairy-free desserts. And I realized I was really onto something, and I could bring that to the Jewish community because I felt that kosher food was getting more and more gourmet, but the desserts were still lagging behind. And it was time to take what I saw was happening in Europe and in Israel in terms of kosher and Jewish baking and bring that to the United States and to the audience here. You're going to take the vinaigrette and you're just going to sprinkle it on the top like this. I like to travel, so I definitely like to bring recipes that I've tried in different places back, and I feel that the Jewish community is such a diverse community, and we really do appreciate all the different kinds of food. So no matter what your background is, you want to try different kinds of food. Things don't have to be complicated to be tasty and to be beautiful. I try to put recipes in the book that don't require so many steps. In my other cookbooks, I'll have desserts that have 3 different pieces to it, and I avoided that in this book. I really wanted recipes that people would find accessible.